Hello, I'm Dr. Mohit Kira. I'm a professor of urology and specialize in men's health, testosterone, and sexual wellness. For more than 2 decades, I've worked with men who struggle with performance, stamina, and energy as they age. And one of the most common questions I get is, Dr. Kara, after 60 or 70, is it still possible to enjoy healthy erections and good blood flow? The answer is yes, absolutely. And today I want to talk about something simple, yet powerful: your breakfast. When men cross the age of 60, the body undergoes significant changes that directly affect stamina, sexual performance, and overall vitality. One of the most critical changes is the natural decline in testosterone, which begins gradually after the age of 40 and accelerates as men enter their 60s and beyond. Testosterone is not just about libido, it influences energy levels, muscle mass, bone density, and even mood. Low testosterone, combined with the natural aging of the cardiovascular system, makes it harder for men to maintain strong erections and sustain stamina. Blood vessels lose their elasticity over time, arterial walls thicken, and circulation slows, which is why men often notice fatigue, reduced exercise capacity, and weaker sexual performance as they age. But this process is not inevitable, nor is it irreversible. The body is remarkably responsive to interventions, even after the age of 70. One of the most effective ways to combat these age-related changes is through nutrition. Specifically, through foods that support vascular health and hormone balance. The first meal of the day plays a disproportionate role because it sets the metabolic and circulatory tone for the rest of the day. A nutrient-rich breakfast can jumpstart nitric oxide production, enhance blood flow, and provide the essential building blocks for hormone synthesis. Nitric oxide is a critical molecule that signals blood vessels to relax and expand, enabling better circulation. In men over 70, nitric oxide production naturally declines, which directly impacts erectile function and overall stamina. Targeted nutrition can help restore this pathway efficiently. Certain foods have been scientifically shown to boost nitric oxide levels quickly. Beets, leafy greens such as spinach or arugula, and pomegranate are among the most powerful. These foods are high in dietary nitrates, which the body converts into nitric oxide. When consumed in the morning, they can improve vascular flexibility and blood flow within hours. Pairing these nitrate-rich foods with high-quality protein, such as eggs, Greek yogurt, or plant-based proteins, ensures blood sugar stability and provides amino acids essential for testosterone production. Additionally, nuts like walnuts and almonds are rich in arginine, another amino acid that contributes to nitric oxide synthesis. Together, this combination creates a powerful synergy that supports circulation, energy, and sexual function. It's equally important to avoid foods that counteract these benefits. Processed breakfast meats, sugary cereals, and pastries can spike blood sugar and cause inflammation, which harms blood vessels and reduces the effectiveness of nitric oxide. Replacing these with whole, nutrient-dense options ensures that every bite contributes to vascular health and long-term stamina. By making these small, deliberate choices every morning, men can experience noticeable improvements in energy, vitality, and sexual performance, even within the first 24 hours. Ultimately, maintaining stamina after 70 is less about fighting aging and more about optimizing the systems that support sexual and cardiovascular health. By prioritizing vascular health through a carefully structured breakfast, men can reclaim energy, improve circulation, and feel stronger and more confident in their bodies. Even subtle changes, practiced consistently, have profound effects on long-term health and performance, proving that age is not a barrier to vitality. It's an opportunity to nourish the body smarter than ever before. The connection between blood flow and male stamina is more important than most men realize, especially after the age of 70. Erections are not simply about desire or testosterone. They are a vascular event. The ability to achieve and maintain an erection depends on healthy, flexible blood vessels that can deliver blood efficiently to the penis. As men age, the endothelium, the delicate inner lining of blood vessels, loses elasticity and becomes less responsive to signals that promote blood flow. This is one of the main reasons why even men with adequate testosterone may experience weaker erections or delayed response. Addressing circulation, therefore, becomes the most effective way to restore sexual performance and overall vitality. Nutrition plays a pivotal role in this process because it directly affects the health of blood vessels. Foods that support nitric oxide production, reduce inflammation, and improve arterial flexibility can make a dramatic difference in stamina, even within 24 hours. Nitric oxide is the body's natural vasodilator. It tells blood vessels to relax and expand, allowing blood to flow freely. With age, nitric oxide production declines, but it can be restored through specific foods and lifestyle practices. Beetroot, for example, is one of the most potent sources of dietary nitrates. When consumed, it is converted into nitric oxide, which enhances circulation throughout the body. Pomegranate, rich in antioxidants, protects blood vessels from oxidative stress, improving endothelial function. Leafy greens like spinach and arugula not only provide nitrates, but also a host of vitamins and minerals that support cardiovascular health. Combining these vascular-boosting foods with protein is essential for stamina. Protein stabilizes blood sugar and provides amino acids needed for hormone synthesis and muscle maintenance. Eggs, Greek yogurt, or plant-based proteins are excellent choices that also help sustain energy levels throughout the day. Including nuts like almonds or walnuts adds arginine, another key amino acid that directly supports nitric oxide production. This combination is powerful because it addresses multiple pathways at once, improving circulation, stabilizing hormones, and providing sustained energy. Lifestyle choices amplify these nutritional benefits. Staying hydrated, engaging in light morning movement, and avoiding processed, high-sugar foods all contribute to better vascular function. Even small steps, like a 10-minute walk after breakfast, can improve blood flow and enhance the effects of nitric oxide. Consistency is key. The body responds quickly to supportive nutrition and movement, but long-term benefits come from daily practice. For men over 70, the takeaway is clear: stamina is a reflection of your vascular health. By focusing on circulation, you not only improve sexual performance but also enhance energy, mental clarity, and overall quality of life. This approach is about optimizing the body's natural systems rather than relying solely on supplements or medications. A well-structured breakfast rich in nitrates, antioxidants, protein, and healthy fats can make a tangible difference within a single day, setting the stage for sustained improvements in stamina, vitality, and sexual health. Ultimately, the path to renewed energy and stronger performance is simple but deliberate. Prioritize circulation, nourish your vessels, and support your hormones with the right foods and habits. Even after 70, the body responds remarkably well when given what it truly needs, proving that age is never an obstacle to strength, vigor, or confidence. Beyond nutrition, one of the most critical factors influencing male stamina after 70 is hormonal balance, particularly testosterone and its interaction with vascular health. Testosterone is often misunderstood as merely a sex hormone, but its role is far more extensive. It influences muscle strength, bone density, mood, energy levels, and even cognitive function. After the age of 70, many men experience a noticeable decline in testosterone, which can exacerbate fatigue, decrease stamina, and reduce sexual performance. Low testosterone also negatively impacts nitric oxide production, further limiting blood flow and making it harder to achieve or maintain erections. Addressing hormone balance, therefore, is essential for overall vitality and sexual health. The good news is that testosterone is highly responsive to lifestyle interventions, even in men well into their 70s. Adequate protein intake, nutrient-rich meals, healthy fats, and specific vitamins and minerals, such as zinc, magnesium, and vitamin D, play a crucial role in supporting hormone synthesis. Breakfast is a perfect opportunity to integrate these nutrients. For example, eggs provide high-quality protein and cholesterol, which is a building block for testosterone. Leafy greens not only improve circulation, but also support hormonal pathways through their rich vitamin and mineral content. Nuts and seeds provide healthy fats essential for hormone production and sustained energy throughout the day. In addition to nutrition, physical activity has a profound impact on both testosterone levels and vascular health. Strength training, even with light weights or resistance bands, stimulates testosterone production, improves blood flow, and enhances muscle mass. Cardiovascular exercise, like walking or cycling, supports endothelial function and increases nitric oxide availability. For men over 70, combining these forms of exercise creates a powerful synergy: better hormone levels, improved circulation, enhanced stamina, and greater overall vitality. Even small, consistent sessions, 10 to 20 minutes of activity after breakfast, can trigger measurable improvements in energy and sexual function. Sleep is another critical factor often overlooked. Testosterone production primarily occurs during deep sleep, and inadequate rest can dramatically reduce hormone levels and compromise vascular health. Prioritizing quality sleep, along with morning nutrition and light movement, creates an environment where the body can naturally restore hormones, repair tissues, and optimize circulation. The interplay between hormones, nutrition, and blood flow is the foundation of male stamina. After 70, men often assume that declines in sexual performance and energy are inevitable, but this is far from true. By focusing on these core areas, nitric oxide, boosting foods, hormones, supporting nutrients, physical activity, and restorative sleep, men can see meaningful improvements quickly. The body responds remarkably well to deliberate, targeted interventions, and even small daily changes compound into significant gains over time. Ultimately, stamina and sexual performance after 70 are not just about one factor. They are the result of a holistic approach that nourishes blood vessels, supports hormone balance, and encourages daily movement. With this mindset, men can regain energy, improve erections, and feel confident in their bodies. Aging does not mean surrendering vitality. It means taking deliberate steps to fuel the systems that sustain it. When approached with science, backed strategies, and consistency, men can enjoy robust stamina and improved quality of life well into their 70s and beyond. Another essential factor for male stamina after 70 is the role of inflammation and oxidative stress in the body. As men age, chronic low-grade inflammation becomes more common, and oxidative damage accumulates in the blood vessels, muscles, and organs. This inflammation impairs blood flow, reduces nitric oxide availability, and interferes with hormone signaling, all of which directly affect stamina, energy, and sexual performance. Even subtle inflammation can make a noticeable difference in vascular health, and over time, it contributes to conditions like hypertension, atherosclerosis, and diabetes, which further compromise circulation and stamina. The good news is that diet and lifestyle have a tremendous impact on inflammation. Anti-inflammatory and antioxidant-rich foods help protect blood vessels, support nitric oxide production, and promote overall vitality. For breakfast, this means emphasizing foods like berries, citrus fruits, tomatoes, and leafy greens. These contain flavonoids, polyphenols, and vitamins that neutralize free radicals and reduce oxidative stress. Adding healthy fats from sources like olive oil, nuts, and seeds further supports vascular health by improving endothelial function and reducing inflammatory markers. Spices such as turmeric and cinnamon also have powerful anti-inflammatory properties. Including them in breakfast smoothies, oatmeal, or even scrambled eggs can provide a subtle but meaningful effect on blood vessel health. Even small additions of these natural compounds can enhance circulation, energy, and sexual function over time. Combined with nitrate-rich foods like beets and spinach, this approach creates a nutrient-dense breakfast that not only supports erections, but also provides sustained energy throughout the day. Hydration plays a role here as well. Dehydration increases blood viscosity, which makes it harder for the heart to pump blood efficiently and can reduce nitric oxide activity. Starting the day with a full glass of water, possibly with a splash of lemon for added antioxidants, ensures optimal circulation from the very first hour. Hydration, paired with anti-inflammatory foods, creates the ideal internal environment for stamina, sexual health, and overall vitality. In addition to diet, lifestyle habits significantly influence inflammation. Regular light exercise, even simple morning stretches, or a 10-minute walk, reduces inflammatory markers, improves insulin sensitivity, and enhances vascular flexibility. Adequate sleep is equally crucial, as poor sleep increases oxidative stress and lowers testosterone, both of which impair stamina and performance. For men over 70, combining targeted nutrition, hydration, movement, and restorative sleep creates a synergistic effect that supports both sexual function and overall energy levels. Ultimately, stamina is not just about testosterone or blood flow alone. It is about creating an internal environment where the body can perform optimally. By reducing inflammation and oxidative stress, men can improve circulation, maintain hormonal balance, and restore sexual performance even after 70. The body responds quickly to consistent, science-backed strategies. Within a single day, anti-inflammatory, nutrient-rich choices can enhance blood flow, elevate energy, and improve overall vitality. Over weeks and months, these small daily interventions compound into meaningful, long-term improvements, demonstrating that age is not a barrier to strength, sexual health, or confidence. Sleep and recovery are often overlooked but are among the most critical factors for maintaining stamina and sexual health after 70. Many men assume that fatigue, low energy, or weaker erections are simply a normal part of aging, but in reality, these issues are frequently linked to inadequate sleep and poor recovery. Testosterone production, a key driver of stamina and sexual function, occurs primarily during deep sleep. If a man is not achieving restorative sleep, testosterone levels drop, nitric oxide production is reduced, and the body's natural repair mechanisms are impaired. Even short-term sleep disruption can have measurable effects on energy, circulation, and sexual performance. Quality sleep supports more than just hormone production. During sleep, the body undergoes critical repair processes that affect the cardiovascular system, nervous system, and muscles. Blood vessels repair themselves, inflammation decreases, and oxidative stress is countered by natural antioxidant mechanisms. For men over 70, these processes are slower and less efficient, making adequate sleep even more essential. Without sufficient recovery, even a nutrient-rich breakfast or exercise routine cannot fully restore stamina or sexual performance. Creating a sleep-friendly environment is a simple yet highly effective strategy. This includes maintaining a consistent bedtime, minimizing exposure to artificial light in the evening, and avoiding caffeine or heavy meals late at night. Relaxation techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, or gentle stretching before bed can also enhance sleep quality. Even small improvements in sleep duration and depth have a measurable impact on testosterone, blood flow, and energy the following day. Hydration and nutrition in the evening also influence recovery. Consuming foods rich in magnesium, potassium, and other electrolytes can improve muscle relaxation and support cardiovascular function overnight. Avoiding excessive sugar or processed foods reduces nighttime inflammation and oxidative stress, creating a more favorable environment for repair and hormone production. For men over 70, integrating these simple practices into their evening routine allows the body to recover effectively, ensuring that stamina and sexual function are maintained. Recovery is not just about nighttime sleep. Incorporating short periods of rest, light activity, and stress management throughout the day further supports energy and vascular health. Chronic stress elevates cortisol, which can inhibit testosterone and reduce nitric oxide availability. Practices such as brief walks, mindful breathing, or light stretching can reduce stress levels, improve circulation, and help maintain sexual performance. Ultimately, stamina after 70 is about balance. Nutrition, exercise, vascular health, hormone support, and sleep all work together to create optimal conditions for energy, strength, and sexual function. By prioritizing restorative sleep and recovery, men can enhance the effects of a nutrient-rich breakfast, maintain healthy circulation, and experience improvements in erections, energy, and overall vitality. Sleep is the foundation upon which all other interventions build, and without it, other strategies are less effective. When men embrace both nutrition and recovery, they unlock a powerful pathway to maintain stamina, confidence, and performance well into their 70s and beyond, proving that aging does not have to mean decline. Consistency and lifestyle integration are the final, and perhaps most important, piece of the stamina puzzle after 70. Many men focus on a single intervention, whether it's a supplement, a special breakfast, or a new exercise routine, but true and lasting improvements come from combining multiple strategies into daily habits. The body responds most effectively when nutrition, exercise, vascular support, hormone optimization, recovery, and stress management are all addressed together. Small, consistent actions create a compounding effect that restores energy, enhances circulation, and improves sexual performance over time. One of the key principles here is habit stacking. For example, pairing a nitrate-rich, protein-focused breakfast with a short morning walk or light stretching amplifies blood flow and stimulates nitric oxide production. Following that with a period of focused activity during the day, whether strength training or cardiovascular exercise, further supports hormone production and vascular health. Even short bouts of activity, repeated consistently, have measurable effects on endurance, energy, and erections. Over time, these interventions reinforce each other, creating a self-sustaining cycle of vitality and performance. Nutrition continues to play a pivotal role throughout the day. Maintaining steady blood sugar and providing the body with essential nutrients supports stamina and hormone balance long after breakfast. Consuming whole foods rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, and high-quality protein ensures the body has the resources it needs for energy production, vascular flexibility, and tissue repair. Staying hydrated throughout the day prevents blood from becoming too viscous, which improves circulation and supports nitric oxide availability, both of which are essential for sexual function and overall vitality. Stress management is another critical factor. Chronic stress raises cortisol, which directly reduces testosterone, hampers nitric oxide production, and promotes inflammation. Simple, consistent practices like deep breathing, short mindfulness sessions, or brief walks in nature help keep cortisol in check, maintaining an internal environment where stamina and sexual performance can thrive. By integrating these practices daily, men over 70 can create a supportive ecosystem that addresses both the physical and physiological aspects of vitality. The cumulative effect of these lifestyle interventions cannot be overstated. While each element, nutrition, exercise, recovery, stress management, has value on its own, their real power emerges when applied together consistently. Over weeks and months, men notice not only improvements in erections and stamina, but also enhanced energy, mental clarity, and overall confidence. This holistic approach reinforces the idea that age is not a barrier to performance. Rather, it is an opportunity to optimize the body's systems intelligently and deliberately. Ultimately, stamina and sexual health after 70 are about creating a lifestyle that continuously supports the body's natural processes. By embracing consistency, integrating nutrition, exercise, recovery, and stress management into daily life, men can restore energy, improve circulation, maintain hormonal balance, and enhance sexual performance. These changes are not temporary. They are sustainable, long-term strategies that empower men to feel stronger, healthier, and more confident well into their later years. With commitment and daily practice, age becomes less a limitation and more a stage for renewed vitality and lasting stamina.